live with the halftime show of the Hall of Fame game. As it stands now, we are currently up 3-0. What's going on, guys? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling out there?
Football is back. The boys are in the building.
The boys are in the building.
I wouldn't care what the score was. Well, I would, but still, I'm just excited to have the football season back, man.
Me too, man. It's good. It started off good. There was some good things, man, and some good things. So, what are y'all most impressed by as of right now? What did you see that you were encouraged by out there?
Look,
we got
I'm gonna
receivers.
Jump in. Yeah,
we got receivers.
Yeah. I mean,
Receivers.
so there's no Zeke, which of course I assumed that was going to happen, but no Diggs. I was kind of surprised to see that. I was hoping to see him at least for a series. You had Brown and Joseph out there as the starters, which looked pretty good, man. I was. That's what I would say I was impressed by for the most part. Is Joseph looked like he stood his own, man. He kind of held his own ground. He looked okay. Didn't give up anything big. Looked pretty consistent. That was nice. So that was probably the. I mean, outside of Parsons, it's hard not to see Parsons out there. The man is all over the field. I love that. He gets a fumble recovery right there in the first series. I mean, he's looking good, man. He was everywhere.
Hey, did I just see Cam? You got a beer in your hand? Is that what you got?
I do. Let me tell you, at the Office Bar and Grill here in Olympia, Washington, and this happens to be, and you will know this one, D, a Mac and Jack. Everybody knows Mac and Jack here in Seattle.
Hey, that sounds good.
Guys, I'm going to tell you the biggest takeaway. And Cam, you're gonna pour one out for all Cowboy fans because look, if you're a Cowboy fan, anywhere between 80 up to present, all of us has been rooting for what we saw before the game even kicked off, which is Jerry Jones finally telling Jimmy that he's going to be in the Ring of Honor. I thought that was just the coolest moment. Before any plays, before any of that crap. As a Cowboy fan, man, that had to be. It gave me goosebumps. I thought it was the one of the bigger moments for those two men to sit up there and basically bury the hatchet and Jerry do the right thing because it was always on Jerry. So I'm telling you, Cam, pour a little bit out for our boy Jimmy Johnson and Jerry Jones.
We got a little going. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we got some people joining in. Got more outdoors. I'm here, guys. What's up? What's going on, man? How's it going? You got Judy in the show.
The Jude.
Looking good, Camber. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, so like he says, man, I'm hyped up. It finally broke that, the nonsense that they've had for forever between him and Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson's in. I love that, man. That's great news. That's great news. I noticed also that KZ wasn't out there as well. So I don't know really what that's all about. Who was starting out at free safety? Was it Curse? Jerron Curse is what I saw. So and he looked okay, and I saw 23. I saw Thompson in, which I don't even like to bring that guy up, but so, I mean, it looked good, man. That first series on offense didn't look bad either. You had a really good catch by Noah Brown. I was happy with that. Good catch and run by Dowdell, but swing tackle. Now let's talk about the things that we saw that we weren't impressed with. Nasheki comes in. He's your starting swing tackle out there at the time, and he missed. He gave up a sack fumble. And missed a blitz on the next play. So
the feet are not moving. The feet do not move. That was the biggest thing I noticed. I mean, the feet were just drag. There's no movement there.
What the hell is going on with you two? I am usually the one that's salty. Why are you guys? I am not doing salt. I ain't doing it. The Cowboys are back on.
You're right.
Going into the Ring of Honor. I ain't putting out no salt. All happy vibes.
D, every dog has his day, and today's your day.
That's right.
It was opposite day.
It's opposite day today.
And D's it.
That's right.
I tell you what, I'm gonna give you a positive. Here's another positive.
Mike,
I saw Mike. Yeah, brother. I'm gonna tell you. I went into to the game. I wasn't even expecting anything, but I got to tell you, I wrote down I thought Gilbert looked phenomenal. You know, everyone's talking about this backup quarterback. And I just wanted to see if the stage looked, too big for him. I mean, he looked like he was poised. He was accurate. Now, it's the first week, but I'm just telling you, we need to shut this. We need a backup quarterback talk down. I think it's that guy's job. I think it's his job.
Oh, I agree. I agree completely. I mean, he had some really good throws, man. He had some good throws to Wilson, that 20-plus one, and then another one for 8. I mean, it looked good. He was slinging it around, man. I enjoyed watching him. It's not a question. And I know Troy came on and he said something about, he doesn't think that the guys that we have out there are going to be the starters, and he mentioned Phillip Rivers or something. I don't really see it being too much of a competition. I mean, it's it's him and then whoever else behind him, whoever else they decide to keep. And Cooper Rush, in all fairness, he didn't look bad. He had a couple good throws as well. But
you know what? I don't like Cooper. He don't have any bite. He don't have any snap to his ball.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It just looks like it flutters. But again, you guys are trying to bait me. Positive vibes. Cowboys are back in. I'm not throwing no salt. Do your thing. 3-0. Lever looks so pretty. I love it. 3-0.
How did you feel about that 45-yard catch that Wright gave up on Claypool?
You mean the hands flailing? oh! Now,
I was just baiting.
Okay.
I was just baiting.
Okay. And we all just want you to know someone hasn't been all sunshine and butterflies in our text message. But
there it is. But for the cameras, you trying to be, you trying to play it all cool.
All sunshine,
Pollyanna. Was it the Beach Boys that talked about good vibrations? I'm gonna get my Beach Boy on. Y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. I'm Beach Boy in it.
Hey man, you know what though? You know what? I saw despite it being like his first start actually at that position, I thought Connor Williams looked decent at center. I know he had a high snap and he gave up a little bit, but it wasn't too much. The offensive line gelled decently in the run game from what we saw. Now we know Steele is a problem. He still continues to be a problem at that right tackle. It just didn't look good, man.
Do you think, D? Do you think?
How do you feel about Steele, Daryl? I'm gonna get it out of it.
I ain't doing it. Beach Boy. The only thing I hear in my head is the Beach Boy tune. That's the only thing I hear. You guys just go ahead. I'm gonna let you guys tear us down. Go ahead, Miley Cyrus.
I hear danger when they start talking Steele.
Go ahead, Miley Cyrus. Look, both of you guys are swinging on the big old wrecking ball, Miley Cyrus.
Man,
look, man. I'm giddy, man. I'm trying to.
There's some positives, absolutely, man.
There's some big time positives.
This is the first game. This is the first game. These guys are coming off of this, is basically a practice game for the most part. I saw definitely some encouraging things, man. Again, like Mike Tag said, you continue to notice just, as far as Micah Parsons goes, he's all over the field. He is as good as advertised. I love seeing that. That's very exciting, man. That's exciting to see. And I saw quite a few good things that I was kind of impressed with, man. Even the D-line, it looked like it had Armstrong, Osa, Gallimore, Bohanna. Bohanna looked decent. I mean, They gave up a few runs, but for the most part, I thought I was pretty encouraged by the way that the defense played it. It looked decent. I like seeing that big man out there running his ass off too. Bohanna looked really, really good as far as his speed and quickness goes for somebody that weight. Like he was moving around pretty good, man. I thought it was a pretty good thing to see.
And I'm going to give a shout out to my boy Simi, not for that contested catch or anything like that, but that heads up that he came in and once that ball got intercepted, he was right there and laid a hit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw it out there for Simi. There's my positive, D.
See, I love it. The positive vibes. I'm going to say, and Zach, you guys have brought to. I think the one thing that we should all pay attention to, not just this game, the whole preseason. I literally have tried not to look from the outside in. I'm looking at these lines, man. The O line, D line. The D line, whether they get any disruption or any push at all, and then the O line, you know what I mean? Again, I don't want to see those hits in the backfield when, you know what I mean, when our backs are getting the ball, you know, like they're getting pushed. I think it all starts, and we all know that, man, it starts in the trenches, and I think we need to pay attention because we'll talk for all the stuff, the sexy plays, you know, Micah Parsons and whether KZ, all those guys. If we watch that, we're going to get tricked. The game is going to come down to our D-line. And again, that push and disruption that we can get up the middle, because that's where we got destroyed last season. So I don't know. That's what I'm watching, man. I've just tried to watch a couple of players in the trenches to see whether that line of scrimmage moves.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Well, football is back. We are currently back from halftime now. Excited for this next half. Football is back, people. It's back. It's a great thing. Make sure you guys stop by 88stitches.shop. Get some of your threads there, and you know, we're gonna see you guys in the next one. Let's look forward to the future of football. It's back, baby.
Let's go, Cowboys.
In the words of Mike Tagg, can you dig it?
Can you dig it? We out.